Annie.
Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Kara, just say hi to you guys.
Oh, they don't have to say hi back. It's
Be
fine.
a gentleman.
So sorry. Hello.
Okay, sign-in link is on the chat. Sign-in link is on the chat. Hi, Trish. She's still connecting on the audio. Hi, Trisha. Welcome. Sign-in link is on the chat. Trisha, if you could go on the chat and then click on that link. Oh, thank you, Nick. So, Trisha, if you can go to the chat and then click on the link, a form will pop up for you to sign in. And then when you put your student ID, you don't have to put the 0 in front of your student ID. Okay, Alexa, sign-in link is on the chat. Kara, can you take care of the sign-in link from now on? Like, I mean, you don't have to put it on every time somebody comes, like maybe wait 10 minutes. Then you can kind of hit a few stones, hit a few birds with one stone.
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so sign-in link is on the chat and I will do a head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's my pencil. 6. All right, let's play. And you want to do this one first? Oh, no, we're going to do inverse first. Okay, this one. So the two questions, one is this and the other one is this. And the reason why I am steering away from X and Y is because in previous semesters, we've been using X and Y so much that when the questions come out in either quizzes or exams that are not using X and Y, students didn't know what to do. But they're not X and Y. They're A's and B's. What do I do? They're S and T. So a variable is a variable. It doesn't have to be X and Y. Okay? So that's why I'm using different variables here. Okay. Let's do this one first. Number A. This is number B. Let's do A first. What do I do first?
You flip the quote unquote X's and Y's?
What Y? I don't see no Y.
Well, on like an inverse, don't you have to like flip the X's and the Y's? I'm pretty sure, right?
Yes, but there's no Y here.
So make it equal to Y, right?
Can I not make it equal to Y? Can I make something else? I mean, you can make it into a Y, okay? So what you want to do is that you want to rewrite the equation to get out from the function form. Rewrite the equation as, okay, if it is X, then yeah, Y equals, right? Here, so say I give W equals, or so let me write this one. Rewrite the equation, replacing F of U as W. Can I do that? You can choose any variable. You can have it as Y, no problem, okay? So I have to rewrite the equation like this first. So W equals square root of 3u minus 1 over 5. Okay? Why do I need to do it this way? Why can't I start working using the function form? Good try, Zach. Good attempt.
Thanks.
So why can't I just work from the equation given to me? Why do I have to change it back into this form?
I don't know.
Alexa,
Yes.
what do you think? Why do I have to write it in this form? Why can't I use this form that's given to me?
Because you need to switch the U and the W to do the inverse. So you have to write it out. So you have both.
Exactly. I have to switch the letterings, right? If I'm going to put it as f of u, I can still do it, but my equation is going to be so complex looking. It's like, oh, 3 f of u minus 1 over 5. Imagine if I have a lot of variables here, I'm going to have a lot of f of u's, and then it's just going to get, oh, so complicated, right? So if I were to switch it to a straightforward equation like this, it's simpler. It's easier to look at. Okay. All right. Now that I've done this, what should I do? Zach?
Replace the W with a U in the beginning.
Okay. Switch W and U's. So anytime I see a W, I will write a U equals 3. Anytime I see a U, I will write a W minus 1 over 5, 3. Now what do I do?
Do you make one of
Yeah.
them negative?
Sorry, what? Zach, what?
Do you make one of them negative?
Why? Did I make a mistake again?
No.
Why make one of them negative?
And never mind.
Mhm.
And wouldn't you solve for W?
Okay, before I do that, is there a way I can write this one so that it looks easier to look at? Kara just put the sign-in link on the chat. If those who just came in can go into the sign-in link. Thank you. Thank you, Kaylee.
Wait, do you times it by 5?
I cannot times it by 5. 5 is in jail. I call this the jail. As long as it's in jail, I cannot do anything.
So we got to get it out of
Mm.
jail.
Yeah, how do I do that? How do I rewrite this one so then, it doesn't look like, I mean, they're still in jail somewhat, but then they are in the loser confinement, if you will, the celebrity jail where they can actually move around. You know what I'm
Wouldn't
talking
you-
about? Sorry, Trisha, go ahead.
Wouldn't you raise that whole side to the third power and then do the same to the U?
I could do that. Yes. Ultimately, that's what I'm going to do. But I also want to revisit and I also want to review exponential and rational functions. How can I rewrite this?
Isn't it 3W minus 1 to the 1/3 power?
Yes, I can rewrite this as U equals to 3W minus 1 over 5 and the whole thing to the power 1/3, right? Because
Yeah.
when I have a fraction for the exponent, it just means it's the root of, right? Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. Now, according to what Tricia was saying, I can first get rid of the function, right? So then now I'm going to say solve for W. Okay. So I'm going to multiply both sides by the I'm gonna raise both sides to the power of 3. Why am I doing that? Because you just want to why am I doing that? So that I will make this power equals to 1, because 1/3 times 3 is equals to 1. So when I reduce this to the power of 1, this one is increased to the power of 3. So I will have, stop me if you're not understanding, okay? U to the third equals to 3W minus 1 over 5. See how clean it is now? And now, Zach, you were saying what about 5?
One more time. Oh yeah, times by 5.
Yes. Now I can times 5 because 5, everything is out of jail. Now we can go and party, right? So I'm going to multiply both sides by 5. And I will have 5U to the third equals to 3W minus 1. And then what do I do? Hi, Carolyn.
Hello, sorry about being late.
Oh, no, not a
Okay.
problem. We just started actually.
Wouldn't you add 1 to both sides?
Add 1 to both sides. I will have 5U to the third plus 1 equals to 3W. And what is W?
Five U to the third plus 1 divided by 3.
Yep, exactly. So because the equation was given to me in the function form, I will rewrite this one back into the function form, and this is how I'm going to write it as an inverse. How do I write that?
F of U to the -1.
No, f of u is this function. I just inversed it. How do I show that I've inversed the function?
Would you just put f of w?
No,
Because, oh, okay.
nope. The input is u. The output is w.
Negative u?
Nope. No.
I don't know.
Like this. You see that? Like this. It is not f to the power of -1, but this is a sign to show that I have just inversed the function of f of u. This f of u is no longer the same as this f of u. I kind of flipped this f of u, and my flipped f of u is 5u third plus 1 over 3. Do you remember this function? This way of writing the function?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So because the question gives it to you in the function form, you write your answer in the function form. To show that I've already inversed it, you add the -1 as if it's like an exponent of the f, but it is actually not, but it's a sign to show that my f of u has been inversed, and this is my equation. Okay? Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So make sure this, the variable inside the parentheses is still u, because we solve for w, right? U is the input, w is the output. Okay, let's try this. Alpha alpha equals 1/2 3 beta times 5. This one is a little bit more straightforward. Is there anything to rewrite?
No.
No, it's already in the form that I want it to be, right? So I can straight away go to step 2. So I'm going to switch alpha. Oh, I promise you, I do know how to spell. Switch alpha with beta. Okay, so you see alpha, write beta equals 1/2 3 alpha plus 5. And then what am I solving for?
Alpha.
Alpha. Solve for alpha. Okay, what do I do first?
Times by 2.
Fabulous. Multiply by 2, I will get 2 alpha. 1/2 times 2 is 1. And so on this side, I'm just left with, I don't need the parentheses anymore. I'm just left with 3 alpha plus 5. And then now,
Subtract 5.
okay, 2 beta minus 5 equals to 3 alpha. And alpha is
2 beta minus 5 over 3.
over 3. Yeah. And do I need to change it to this format?
Yeah.
No,
No.
I don't need to, because they didn't give it to me in that format. They give it to me in a straight equation like this, right?
Yes.
So I can just leave it like that. Now, if they give you X and Y, very straightforward, because we've been dealing with X and Y. We know what to do, right? We know what to change. But when they give you anything but X and Y, like alpha and beta, U and W and whatever else, okay, it's kind of hard to keep track which one is the input and which one is the output, right? Right?
Yeah.
Because we're not familiar with the sign. So that's when the annotation will come in and play a role. So this will kind of keep you focused. When you write switch alpha with beta, oh, I'm going to switch it. Once you switch it, if you blink, even half a blink, you're going to forget and say, wait a minute, what am I solving for now? So when you annotate, you can blink all you want, you know what you're doing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So do yourself a favor. It is okay to annotate, just so that you can keep your mind focused on what you're supposed to do. Because you want to blink. All right. Any question about this inverse? Can I move on?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Screenshot done?
Yep.
Okay. Find the average rate of change from a equals to 4 to a equals to 1 for the function of f of a square root of a plus 8. Oh boy. What is the general formula for average rate of change?
Is that change of X over change of Y?
Yes, but if I'm giving you, well, in a sense, I don't have X and Y, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so if I'm only giving you X in the form of A, right?
Mhm.
So I don't have Y and X. So if the
So just
question is
change-
giving you anything else but X and Y, you know, unless you introduce saying, let X be this, Y be that. 2 more lines of writing to do. So, but what is the other general formula for rate of change? Before that, let's look at A of A equals to 4 to A equals to 1. These are 2 points in the input axis, yes? How do I know it's an input axis? Because this is a function of f of A. A is the input because it's in the parentheses, right? So this will be in the x-axis. I have 2 points. Does it matter which one is first and which one is second?
No.
No.
Actually, it does. Because I specifically say from 2. So this is going to be my initial point. Oops. This is going to be my initial point. This is where I start and this is where I end. Ooh. Okay, it matters. So when I have, this is 1 and this is 4. So I am going from whatever this f of A is, okay, I'm going from here to here. And this point here is f of what?
A.
A, which is, what is my A?
4.
What is my A? 4. And this point here is f of
1.
1. So I'm going this direction, right? So I'm not sure whether it's going this way or it's going this way. I don't know. I'm just assuming that it's going this way. It could go this way, right? So then it matters which one is first and which one is last. So if I say I start here and I go here, then to find the length, usually I will take the second point minus the first point, right? Is that not so?
Yes.
Okay. So average rate of change, this is what I'm going to write because I don't know what my y, what my output is. So I'm going to say f of 1, second point, minus f of 4, first point, over the change in x from 1 minus 4. Do you see that?
Yes.
Okay. So then what is f of 1?
9.
How do you
Wait.
know that?
You can't. Can you? Well, the square root of 1 is 1.
Mm-hmm. So you got to show that, right? So now that I set up the equation for average rate of change, then I'm going to find what is f of 1. So if f of A is equals to square root of A plus 8, Daniel, I'm not saying you're wrong, but what I'm saying here is that show your work.
You need to write that, yeah.
Yeah, show your work. So once you set this up, show your work. So f of 1 will be square root of 1 plus 8, and that would be 1 plus 8, and that's 9. Then f of 4 is square root of 4 plus 8. That would be 2 plus 8, and that is 10. So I'm going to say average rate of change would be f of 1, that's 9, minus f of 4, that's 10, over 1 minus 4. Okay, this will give me -1 over -3. And the rate of change is 1/3.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's it. If that's what they're asking, average rate of change. I like this question because you don't always write it in this manner, right? You always say change of y over change of x. I don't have a y here. You could say change of y over change of x. You know your change of x is 4 and 1, but then your change of y, would you think to substitute this 4 and 1 into this function to find the y?
Honestly, no.
You won't?
I didn't before anyway. I didn't think that.
Okay.
I didn't think to do f of 1 minus f of 4 over. That's why I was kind of thrown off by the question at first.
Ah, okay.
It's
Alexa,
an
you
input and output question as well as a average rate of change question.
say that again, the last bit again, Daniel.
It's an input and output question as well as an average rate of change question.
Yes, yes, 2 in 1, yes. It is, you're right. So Alexa, you were the one who told me average rate of change is change in y over a change in x. Had you known that, had you written that it is average rate of change is the change of y over change of x, right? In this sense, in this case, it is the change of, oh, okay, right, fine. We'll say y over change of a, right? Would you think to substitute a into f of a to find the 2 points for y? Alexa,
Yes.
you were the one who said average rate of change is this formula, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Since you said that, and nothing in the question tells you what the y is or what the output is,
Uh-huh.
would you substitute, would you do this part here naturally? Given that you say this is the equation, would you do this part? Or would you get stuck after this equation?
I think I just got them mixed up.
Oh, which one?
Like the equation. Well, because I thought that was the average rate of change equation, but I can see why it doesn't work for that problem. So
No.
I wouldn't know what to do.
No, but the thing is, you are right. It is change of y over change of x. You are
Uh-huh.
right. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm
Yeah.
not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying, yes, it is change of y over change of x, but nowhere in the question gives you a y. My question is, you are right on this, okay? But
Mhm.
would you go to the next step and do this step to know that you have to substitute a equals to 4 into this function to find 1 point, then substitute a equals to 1 into this function to find the second point, and then find the difference?
Yeah, I probably would have figured it out eventually, but I would have been stuck.
Okay, you're gonna get stuck for a while, you mean?
Yeah. So
Okay.
for the top where you wrote average rate of change, f of 1 minus f of 4 and then 1 minus 4, what is that? Like, is that just writing it out? So
Yeah, that is the average, that is the change in y. Look, when I draw the graph,
fine
yeah?
change of x because you did
Yeah.
the graph.
yes. So this is the change in y, and
Uh-huh.
this is the change in x. Because I took this point minus this point, I minus down, I have to do f of 1 belongs here, right? This is f of
Mhm.
1. So because I take f of 1 minus f of 4, my x change, I have to take the unit 1 minus the unit 4. Do you get that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just saying that because they tell you from to 2, you always take the after minus the initial,
Okay.
right?
Uh-huh.
But does it really matter if I take the after minus the initial or initial minus after? Honestly, it does not.
Okay. So you can do it either way.
You can do it either way. You're going to get the same answer.
Okay.
Okay. But what I'm saying is that when you are stuck, go by the, just follow the instruction from to, take the after minus the initial. And then if you do that for the y, for the numerator, then you do the same for the denominator.
Okay.
But Alexa was right. Average rate of change is the difference in y over the difference in x, except that I didn't give it to you in x and y.
Yeah, so if there was an x and y in the equation, it would work.
I
Yeah.
mean, this will still work. It's just that what is y, what is x? They didn't
Yeah.
introduce to you, right? So this is another way of writing this equation. Daniel, is that clearer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Both Daniels. I have two Daniels here.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I got it
Zach?
too.
Okay, good. Zach?
Yeah, quick question. So if it says from, make sure that one's first, and then if it says to, make sure that one's second.
No, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter? Okay,
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
As
Okay.
long as you keep the points together.
Yes, exactly. If you use this point first, then you have to use this point first. It has to be the related one. Okay. All right. So it's like if your right hand goes into the room first, make sure that the left hand of the same body also go into the room first. Does that make sense? Okay, that's a
Yeah.
very bad example. You don't let your right hand go in first and then have Daniel's left hand go in after your right hand. You know, so you keep it together. This is together. This is from the same body. This is from the same other body. Does that make sense, Zach?
yeah.
Okay, okay. Trisha,
Yeah.
does this make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Kiara?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Carolyn?
Yeah, I was just cracking up at your explanation.
As long as you remember, you can have a crack at it anytime. Kaylee?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so these two are the same thing. Okay? All right. Shall I move on? Did I miss anybody? Did I miss anybody? Daniel, Zach. Ethan! Hi!
Hi.
Did you get it?
I did, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, good, good, good. All right. Shall I move on?
Yeah.
Okay. Next one. Expand this log. Kiara, how many people do I have in the room? Minus me?
10.
Okay. Minus me, right?
Yeah.
11. Sign in link one more time, please, Kara. All right. What shall we do first? So this is the same as which property?
Subtracting the logs.
Okay. This is the same as log of A over B. What else? What other property are you going to be using?
Exponent log.
Exponent log. Log of A to the B is equals to B log of A. Yeah. What else? Any more?
It depends on how far do we want to expand it, I guess.
Oh, you're gonna expand it until you can expand no more.
Well,
If
then,
you want to eat, you want to eat till you're full, like that.
okay, then the, I guess, multiply log? Or
Yes,
times, yeah,
yeah. Log of A times B, which is equals to log of A plus log of B. And this one, I should also explain that this is going to be log of A minus log of B, right? Anything else? Any more?
I don't think so.
No? Okay. Let's dance. What shall we do first? Which property do you want to work on first?
We'll do the division one.
Huh? One? Okay, we're gonna do this one first. So this is A. This whole thing here is A, and this whole thing here is B, right? So it will be natural log of x squared, square root of 2x minus 1. Sometimes I get parentheses happy and I parentheses everything. Minus natural log of 2x plus 1 to the power of 3 over 2. Then what?
Move 3 over 2 in front of its natural log.
Would that be a good idea or? So now we are left with this two. Would that be a good idea to work on this first and then this, or this first and then this?
Oh, yeah, so we would want to separate the x squared from the 2x minus 1.
Yeah, you want to do this one first, right? You want to do this one second. Okay, Kara, you will see why. All right, so this is A times B. So I'm gonna have log of x squared plus, natural log of square root of 2x minus 1 minus natural log of 2x plus 1 to the power of 3 over 2. Then does it mean that I'm going to do this one now? Or is there something else that I need to do first?
Do you need to bring the exponent to the front of the 2x plus 1?
This one here?
Yeah, don't you need to bring that to the front? So it's like 3 over 2 natural log of 2x plus 1?
So that's my question. Do I go into this property now, or do I need to do something before I go to this property?
Oh,
Would we want to make 2x minus 1 with the exponent of half?
Yes.
Cancel the square
You
root.
see this one here? This is another exponent disguised as the jail, right? So I will rewrite this one as natural log of x squared. Does it matter if I write the exponent outside or inside? Not really, right? It's the same thing. Just this one just means that it's for both 2x plus 1. So plus natural log of 2x minus 1 to the power of 1/2 minus natural log of 2x plus 1 to the power of 3/2. Now what? Is
I
there
don't
anything?
get how the 1/2 is the exponent.
It gets rid of the square root.
Alexa, do you have your, was that Alexa?
Oh, wait, I see now.
Yeah, Alexa, do you have your reference sheet for your exponential and rational?
Uh-huh.
Yes, it's that.
Okay.
Okay.
I got it. Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, is there anything else I need to clean?
Oh, I have that wrong.
What?
Pluses. I was thinking that we could subtract the whole second term from the whole third term, but I had that plus in the middle there wrong. I thought they were both net -1.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We'll do
Be
that.
careful with that. Mhm.
But no, I think we're on to exponent now.
Okay. Yeah. So then now I'm ready for this last one.
2.
I did say I'm ready for the last one. I am ready for the last one. 2 natural log of x plus 1/2 natural log of 2x minus 1 minus 3/2 natural log of 2x plus 1. Am I done? Hang on. Don't answer this. Ethan, am I done?
I think you could do more, couldn't you?
What can I do?
You could take the multiplication that you have inside the natural logs and split it into more natural logs, right? So like natural log of 2 plus natural log of x minus 1. Or can you not do that?
Natural
just with a
log of
minus 1?
2. Wait.
Yeah,
Again.
Like the natural log of 2x minus 1 could be split into 2. So it'd be natural log
Ah.
of 2 plus natural log of x minus 1. Or is that not possible?
One.
Or no,
Can I do that?
no.
No. Remember what I say about the family? That you cannot split them up. When you have a plus or a minus, they are a family. Papa, mama with a child. Papa, mama with a child. Right? You cannot split them up. So this is what I meant by you cannot split them up. They have to be together. You can't split them up.
So when you have
Wait.
addition and subtraction in the argument of the logarithm, there's nothing you can do.
No.
Okay.
No, because there isn't a property that says that when you have a log of a minus b is equals to log of a minus log of b, right? You don't have this property, yes?
Yeah.
You don't have that. You have log of a minus log of b means log of a divided by b. That's what you have. But you don't have anything like this.
Right.
So you cannot split this up. Okay? It's different than if I were to have a, say I have, is everybody clear with this? Let me give you an extension of a problem. What if I have natural log of x squared square root of 2x minus 1 over 2x plus 1 let's see, x minus 3. What if I have it like that? So we're going to do the same thing, right? This step here will be natural log of x squared times 2x minus 1, right? Minus natural log of 2x plus 1, x minus 3, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is straightforward. And then I'm going to clean this up. So I'm going to have natural log of x squared plus natural log of, I'm just going to switch this one, okay? 2x minus 1 to the power of 1/2 minus natural log of 2x plus 1 x to the x minus 3 to the power x minus 3. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm done. So I can bring the exponent to the front. So it's going to be 2 natural log of x plus 1/2 natural log of 2x minus 1 minus x minus 3 natural log of 2x plus 1. Can I expand this further? Or am I done?
I don't think you can, unless you can distribute the negative sign through the x minus 3.
Okay. 2 natural log of x. I don't want to do that.
Why?
Why? Somebody? Why? Why don't I want to do that?
Is it because then it's not like the log minus the other log? I don't know.
No.
It would just get rid of the subtraction sign, right?
Yeah. But this, if I distribute the x into everything that is inside this parentheses, if I were to distribute this one in here, that means I have to take out the parentheses, right?
Right.
Yes?
Yeah.
Then I would have, okay, I'm going to write it this way. 2 natural log of x plus 1/2 natural log of 2x minus 1 minus x plus 3 natural log of 2x plus 1. Am I correct?
Oh, I see. Okay. So now your
Because
natural
who
log will
does
become
this x belong to?
the natural log at the end.
This x belongs to natural log of 2x plus 1. Same as this 3, right?
Okay.
So x is not by itself. So this line, I cannot distribute that, but what can I do? Remember bachelor, hometown? When the bachelor comes to the episode of hometown, what happens?
I haven't seen The Bachelor. I don't know.
He meets the families.
They meet the family. When they meet the family, what happens? So this bachelor and the potential partner or potential fiance comes home and meet the family. What do they do? Okay, let's not talk about bachelor. If you're dating somebody and you think you can go further and you want to bring your special someone to meet your family, what do you think is going to happen? And you have a family which is, you know, a mom, a dad, siblings. What do you think is going to happen?
They're gonna have a
Especially
good
for mom
time?
and dad.
I think it happened.
They're gonna have a good time.
Yeah. Are they going to have a good talk in a group the entire time?
Oh,
Wouldn't
you
it
kinda
be-
gotta distribute?
Yeah. Sometimes if my son were to bring home a girlfriend, I will find an opportunity to be able to talk to her by herself without my son being there. Yes. I want to find out about her. Right? Never mind if you've never seen The Bachelor or The Bachelorette. This is just natural, right? So the entire x plus 3 belongs to the entire natural log of 2x plus 1. So what I'm going to do is that I am going to distribute this natural log into my exponent. So I'm going to rewrite this one as, let's use blue, 2 natural log of x plus 1/2 natural log of 2x minus 1 minus x natural log of 2x plus 1 plus 3 natural log of 2x plus 1. Do you see the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah. The potential fiance talking to mom, potential fiance talking to dad. Seems like dad is more positive about the potential fiance than the mom is, because mom has a negative side. I don't know. So I didn't split the natural log of the x, the plus inside the parentheses, but I did split the exponential, because the exponential is not locked in, if you will, right? So when I have a natural log of something that has a plus or a minus sign, it stays together. But if I have a plus or minus sign that is an exponential that I brought forward, I can split this up, because the whole exponent belongs to the entire log or natural log family. Do you all see the difference between the two?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So when you bring a special someone, just kind of be very careful, because mom and dad's gonna snatch him or her away and talk to them individually.
Wouldn't it be minus 3 ln 2x?
No, because this minus has to be distributed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The x stays negative, but right, okay.
Yeah, because okay, if you can't see this, do this. Do this, okay? I'm gonna use a different color. What color? What color do you want? Shocking pink. 2 natural log of x plus 1/2 natural log of 2x minus 1 minus, I don't know what to do with this, right? Group the whole thing together. All right, so you have x natural log of 2x plus 1 minus 3 natural log of 2x plus 1, okay? Like that. Then now you can open up your parentheses when you distribute this negative sign to each one. Okay? Yeah. When in doubt, parentheses is your good friend. All right? So Ethan, do you see the difference between the two?
Yeah.
Okay. If you're not sure, even if you're sure now and you think you're not going to be sure the next second, write this little example down in your reference sheet, so then you can have something to compare if this question actually comes out.
Sounds good.
All right. Screenshot.
I'm
So
good.
I would say, or, okay, move on. Move on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. This one. This could be worth 5 points. Solve for x. What is the natural thing you want to do?
Put it in exponential form,
Put in what form?
exponential or exponents.
Is Daniel right?
But I can't remember the actual, what is it? I have to go back.
Okay, while you check, Zach, what would you do?
Gotta either times by 4 or add an exponent of 4.
Times by 4.
Here's why. by equals x.
Did you say multiply everything by 4?
Oh, no. Or the 3x4. Like, you know, like you got to balance the teeter-totter out.
Oh, the loop thing. Okay. Teeter-totter.
That's how you explain to you, you know, you got to do one side to the other side, you know?
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to do a poll. Carolyn, what would you do?
I'm trying to find that part of my notes.
Okay. Deshaun. Deshaun, were you here when I did all the log talk? The log talk.
So wouldn't it be 4 to the third power equals x minus 5?
Okay, that's from Daniel, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Deshaun, what would you do?
Yeah, it's that. I'm not sure. I don't get these.
Okay. Alexa, what would you do?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Do you
Trish.
you have to get rid of the log base 4, so would you make it, oh wait, do you bring it to the side of the 3?
Maybe.
Like the little loop thing where you
Okay.
bring the 3 square root of 4?
Okay. Let's see. Trisha, what would you do?
I think I'd first put it in exponential form. So then you can get eventually log base 10.
Oh,
Sorry,
so
I'm
you're going to
jumping
keep
ahead.
the log. So you want to keep the
No,
log.
make it exponential form, but I'm missing a few steps in between. So
Ah, okay.
So log b of x equals y is the
Uh-huh.
same thing as b to the exponent of y equals x.
Okay. Let me see. Kaylee, what would you do?
The same thing that Daniel said, do the whole loop, so then it's 4 to the third power equals x minus 5.
Okay. Ethan, what would you do?
I don't know if it was Daniel that said it, but yeah, put it into exponential form, so it'd be 4 to the third equals
Okay.
x minus 5.
Okay. Kiara?
Same thing.
I'm starting to think that's not right though.
Hey, you're kind of throwing me off with your doubt here.
Okay, who am I missing? Who am I missing? Did I miss anybody?
That'll be me, but I'm
Oh.
kind of flying under the radar here. These logarithms may as well be hieroglyphs. I don't get them at all.
Okay. All right. Did I miss anybody? Is anybody's name not called? I'm going by memory here. I am so happy. Did I? Wait, hang on. If nobody's owning up, I'm going to look at you.
Well, I was gonna say, I just didn't give you an answer, but I would do the same thing. I would do the loop.
Okay. All I have to say is that I am so happy that you are not logging both sides. That's all I have to say. Very good. You're all super close. Daniel, I'm so sorry to make you doubt yourself, but you were exactly right.
Okay.
You do the loop thing. Okay? So you're gonna push a 4 to the other side, push 3 up, and that will be equals to this one. So it's going to be 4 to the third equals to x minus 5. Yes, exactly right. Yes.
Oh, I never knew the loop thing. I just wrote down both of the, that's super way better.
Yes.
Okay. Move
You
it
gotta
over.
come to my SI. I have all these tricks.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
I do
got
see
that.
that now. I had it backwards, but it
Yeah,
is
yeah.
the loop. I just
Yes.
split numbers.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Keep coming to SI.
Can you explain which property this is referencing?
What did I write for my property?
I Let's see.
No, wait, those who were here, what did I write for that? This loop thing property? Oh, I said when I first did the log and I didn't understand log very well, there was something I hold dear to my heart as if my life depended on it, and that was this one. And I knew that 10 to the power 2 was equals to 100. So, oh, okay, loop. When we were going through the log properties, we had the loop, we had the teeter-totter, we had a lot of things. Okay, that's the only way to get rid of the log, because the base becomes the base on the other side, and then that number becomes the exponent, and it is equals to the argument. That's the loop thing. The loop. You get that? Daniel?
I'm sorry, I'm still lost. I don't understand this loop thing.
Okay. Do you understand this concept?
I mean, I guess so, yeah.
Okay. So log of base 10 of 100 is equals to 2. What it really means is that 10 to the power of 2 is equals to 100, right? That's a fact, correct?
Got it.
Okay, now, if you notice how things are being moved, you see how the 10 moves to the other side. Okay, maybe I should rewrite this one as 100 is equals to 10 to the power 2. Does that make it a little bit better?
Okay.
So I
yeah,
move
I think I
the
got it
base
now.
10 to the other side, and I move this number on the right side to be the exponent, and then that will be equals to the argument. The reason why I kept saying it's a loop thing is because it's a loop. Do you see that now?
Yeah, I think I'm starting to get it, yeah.
Okay, okay. So this is one of the properties. This is one of the properties. If you don't understand the A's and B's within the property, which I didn't when I first learned log, I hang on to this for dear life, like my life depended on it. And that's how I got through all my logs before I came up with stories. Okay, so this is how you get rid of your log. Did you get that, Daniel?
I think so.
Okay, Deshaun?
Yeah, I got that. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So then now we can solve, right? So what is X?
Five.
59.
Oh,
60.
59?
69, right?
69? Okay,
69.
technically it's 4 to the power 3 plus 5, right? Then if you find what is 4 to the power 3, 16 times 4 is 16 times 4 is 64. 64 plus 5x is 69. Yes. But this is one of the properties. Now, for those of you who don't know or don't have it, the professor sent you a list of logarithm property last week. No, not last week, the week before last, as well as a property for exponential and rational.
It's in the module.
Yes, it is in the module just before the first video. Okay, print that out and understand all the properties in there. Print that out tonight. If you can't print, you don't have a printer, copy them down and understand what each one means. If you don't understand them, tomorrow is your chance to ask. Tomorrow morning, we have another session. We have a 3-hour session tomorrow morning. Okay, did I lose Trisha? Is Trisha gone?
I'm still here.
Oh, okay. Do you get this, Trisha?
Yeah.
Okay. So print those out. You will use them. Make sure you have them very, very handy with your reference sheet because you're going to be using some of the property as a combination or one at least, if any of the log question comes out. Does everybody understand this? Or at least have an inclination?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any question? Ethan, you're good?
Yeah.
Okay. Ethan, you were there when I was talking about this, right?
I think so.
I think so too. Okay. Okay. Zach, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Okay, I lost you. The second part.
The second part, no.
No, I lost you. What were you saying?
Oh, I said 54, but I meant to add 5, not subtract 5.
Oh, okay, that's fine. But you understand all this, right? And I sent
Yeah,
you the
yeah.
properties. Okay. Right, let's do the next one. How do I solve X on this one? Oh, I have 2 logs. How do I get rid of the log?
Do you put like log of base 10 on one of them and then put 2 to the 10th power?
If I put log base 10 on one, what about the other one? What does it mean if I have a log and I don't have a base?
Base by 10.
Yes. If I don't write the base, then it's just base 10. If it is not base 10, I will write the base. This is obviously not base 10 because it's base 4, right? If the base is not there, that means it's base 10. But right now I've got 2 logs.
Log of 1 minus x over 1 plus x.
Yeah. Why not use the property of log of A over B? Is that not the same as log of A minus log of B? What's given to you here is this. So why can't I go backwards? So log of, very good, 1 minus x over 1 plus x equals to 2. So then now I just reduce 2 logs into 1 log. I compress the log into just 1 log. Now what do I do?
Oh, we do the same thing. We do the loop,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, exactly. Now I can do the same thing, except now my base is 10. So what should I write?
Minus x.
Um,
So 10 to the second equals 1 minus x over 1 plus x.
Yes.
I totally did it wrong a second ago. That's okay.
Okay. Daniel, wait, the other Daniel, not Daniel Hawkins. Do you get now?
Yeah,
Do you get it
yeah,
now?
I see the loop. I'm getting the loop.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see the loop? Okay. Okay, good.
I
Deshaun?
can tell why you said you hang on to this for dear life. I get it.
Yes. Yeah. So because this is easy numbers, right? And I know for a fact that 10 to the power 2 is 100. If you give me anything else, then I'm doomed. Deshaun?
Yeah, we still good. We still good.
You see the loop?
Yeah.
Not
yeah,
the dash, the loop. I know you're a football player, not the dash, but the loop. Okay.
Yeah, I see the loop.
Now,
Yeah.
okay. Now it's just straightforward algebra, right?
Yes.
Now is this, yeah? So I can expand this to 100 equals to 1 minus x over 1 plus x. What do I do next? Ooh, it rhymes.
you multiply 1 plus x to both sides.
Fabulous. 100 times 1 plus x equals to 1 minus x. Yes. Now what?
do you distribute the 100 like it'd be 100 plus 100x?
I would. 100 plus 100x equals to 1 minus x. I feel like we've done this before.
Me
And then
too.
Get
Yeah.
x by itself.
Say again, sorry.
Oh, don't you have to get x by itself? So you need to
Yes.
like move it over.
Okay. So
You
can
can-
I kind of switch the x to one side and switch the number to the other side? Can I do 2 steps
Yeah.
in one? Is
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
everybody
yeah.
comfortable with that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna write it. If you don't know how I get that, let me know, okay? And how do I do this? So it's gonna be 100x plus x equals to 1 minus 100. Is everybody okay with this?
Yeah.
Okay, if you're not, speak now or forever hold your peace. Everybody's good? Good, good, good.
Yep.
Okay. So let's clean this up. This is 101x equals to negative 99. What is x? Negative 99 over 101. So be very careful with logarithm problems. It can go, they can give you what's on the right and expect you to know that you can go to the left, or they can give you the left and expect you to go to the right. So it's a two-way street with the property. Okay, that's why I really, even though she gave you the sheet, I still went through with you with every single property. I can't remember if I give you more property than she did or not, but I do know that every single property I try to give you an example, except for this kind. That's no, right? I try to give you an example to explain to you why it is that. And I still prefer that I write my own property down, because then I know what I have and I can relate to it and I understand what it is because I have my imprint on it. That's how personal your reference sheet is to you, your own. Any question about this? If this were to come out within an A and a B question, this is worth 5 points, this is worth 5 points. Move on. Click, click, take picture. Can I move on?
Good.
Yep.
Ooh, more. Write as a single log. Let me see, what else do I have? Oh, piecewise. That will have to wait until tomorrow. Oh, can I skip this? You guys are good with single log, right? Can we do this like super, super, super fast? Because I really want to do the piecewise in case some of you cannot come tomorrow. Because the piecewise will definitely worth 10 points. Can we do this one really quick?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What do I do first? Jump in, just jump in. But don't dominate.
Log AB equals log A plus log B.
Okay, but before I do that, what should I do?
Move the x.
Yeah. Put exponent back to its place, yes? Because
Yeah.
I have coefficients. So I will have log of x to the half plus log of y minus, whoops, stop, minus log of z to the third. Now what?
D.
So I want to work 2 at a time. Don't be a hero. This is not a time to be a hero. Work 2 at a time. I'm going to work with this 2. This clicking is driving me nuts. Right. So Zach, you were saying.
Uh,
What was it,
Log
Zach?
A over B, oh wait, no, log A B equals log A plus log B.
Okay. So what should I put here?
XY to the half.
Ah. Is that true?
Wouldn't just x be to the half?
X equals
see.
half?
X 1/2 Y.
Yes, be careful. Because the 1/2 belongs to the X, it doesn't belong to the Y. X 1/2 Y. See that, Daniel?
Yeah.
The X, the half belongs to the X, it doesn't belong to the Y, they don't share. Okay, minus log of Z to the third. Now I can do this too. What should I do?
Log of x to the 1/2 times y over z to the third power.
Yep. And if I want to, I can also write it as x to the square root of x. Oh, no, let's do it this way. I can write log to the y times square root of x over z to the third, right? Is that the same thing?
Yes.
Yes. And I would suggest that because x is the only one that is being square root, to write the y in front, just in case if you accidentally extend this too long and it becomes like x, you know, and y is like here, then if you make them choose that y is not included, but your line is kind of long enough, that, you know, it looks like it's covering y, but it's not, then just put the y in front. Don't make them guess, because if you make them guess, they will guess it wrong for sure. Okay? Is everybody okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it.
Deshaun? Daniel
Yeah, I'm
Dawson?
good.
I got it. Thank you.
Okay, good. All right, can I move on?
Yep.
Okay,
Yes.
now I'm giving you piecewise and I'm asking you to draw the graph. What to do, what to do. What should I do?
I mean, one thing I remember is you draw the whole thing, then erase it, and then, you know.
Yeah, well, you don't have to draw the whole thing, but just draw a little bit longer, right? So what you're going to do is that for every single equation, find a few points to draw the graph. Okay, so let's just work with 2x minus 1. So x, y. Because you want your graph to be less than, it's going to cover the area where it is less than -1. So have some of your x with negative numbers.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So pay attention to all these intervals that's given to you first. Okay. Also, so what would you like your x to be?
-2, -3.
Okay. So let's -3, -2, -1. All right. So if x is -3, 2 times -3 is -6. -6, -1 will be -7. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So how about this? I'll do this. Somebody do x squared plus 4 and somebody else do x. Ladies, do x squared plus 4. Gentlemen, do square root of x plus 1, x plus 5, and then give me the points. -4, -5, -2, -3. Okay. Then x squared plus 4. And then x plus 5. Okay. Ladies, x squared plus 4. What are the points that you are going to have? Quick, quick. Ladies,
Wouldn't it be for the x's -1, 0, and like 1, 2, 3?
okay, so say we have 3.
Yeah.
All right, okay. So what's the y?
Five.
5, 4, 13. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Gentlemen, what are the points that you chose for x?
So far I got 4.
What are they?
X is 4, Y is 3. No,
4,
so
y
far I
is
only
3.
got the 1. Yeah.
Huh? What?
What I meant by that was that I only have 1.
Okay. Okay. I have more
Because-
than Daniel in this group. Guys, stop throwing me numbers.
5.
Huh? 5? Y is?
Then how did we find that? That's why I got stuck. 5 plus what is a square rootable number?
Oh, give an easy number.
Right. That's why 4 is an easy number, but I don't.
Yeah, 4 is an easy number. How about oh,
You could
boy.
do 11 and get
Okay.
4.
Yeah, 4. Okay,
Negative
we're
1
gonna
is
do
2.
that. Huh? What?
Negative 1 is 2.
Negative
Gotta
1
be
is 2. Thank you.
greater-
Okay.
gotta
So
be
then
greater than
now,
3, though.
what?
It needs to be greater than 3, right?
Never mind. I'll show you. It's okay. Now what I'm going to do is now I'm going to start drawing. Okay. So I have, what's my biggest number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then -1, -2, -3, -4. Then my biggest y is 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. My 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7. Okay. Not to scale. Okay. Not to scale. Right. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to start drawing. So 2x. So I will have -3, -7. -2, -5. -1, -3. So my line is going to be something like, oops, like even 0, 0 is -1. Something like this, right? Yes? Something. But
Yes.
my interval is telling me that I only want the line that is where x is smaller than -1. Okay, so I don't need this part here. I only need it to go all the way up to -1, which would be here, right? Yes? Yes or no? Okay. And do I have an end point here or do I go on?
That would go on.
And that will go on because I don't know where my x is going to end. So this is going to go on. What do I put on this side, this end? Does it include -1?
No, so you put a hollow
No.
circle.
Yeah, exactly. Because I don't have an equal sign here. So I'm going to put a hole here. All right, for -1. Now, the next one is -1, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -1, 5, 0, 4, 3, 13. What's up here somewhere? Okay, so it's going to be, so pretend that I didn't do a, what's that, 3? Yeah, this is going to go up, okay? All right, now, I only want it from -1, okay? I only want it from -1, so if I erase this, oh, it should be smarter. I only want it, 3. Okay, I only want it from -1. Do I include -1?
No.
Do I
No,
include
don't.
-1? No. So what do I put here?
Open circle.
Solid circle.
Open circle. And then all the way up to 3, which touches 13. So pretend this is 13 here. What do I put at this end? It includes
Closed
3.
circle.
A closed circle.
Yeah, the filled in balloon, right? Okay, now the last one is 4, 3, 11, 4, and then -1, 2. So this is going to be like a straight line like that, right? Am I right? Is this right? -1, 4. Yeah, it is right. Okay, it's going to be like that. But I only want it from x that is greater than 3. Do I want this section here? Do I want the section on the left? Do I want this side here?
No.
No, I only want where x is equals to 3 here, right? X greater than 3. So do I put in a open balloon or a filled-in balloon?
Open
On the 3.
balloon.
Open balloon because it doesn't include. What about on this end?
It's an arrow.
It's an arrow. That's how you draw your piecewise. I know I did it super fast, but did you all see what I did? I can draw the graph as in its entirety. And then I will look at the interval and say, oh, wait, hang on. I only want less than -1. So I'm going to come to -1. Whatever that is not in the interval, I erase. And I stop here and it goes down like that. Same thing here. I only want it from -1 to 3. And then I look at the sign to see whether it's going to be an open balloon or a fill-in balloon. Same here. Did everybody get that?
Yes.
Yes? Any question? Because tomorrow morning, I'm going to give you the opposite of the piecewise. I'm going to give you a graph. You're going to come up with an equation. Does anybody have any question about this? Deshaun?
Today I don't know.
Okay. Ethan, you good?
Yep, makes sense to me.
Okay. All right. So that's done. So I'm going to erase this so that I have more space. I'm going to talk super fast because I don't want to be locked in and I want to finish this one. So if you don't understand anything, please stop me, okay? Now, I'm going to say, find f of -1. Which of these 3 graphs should I use?
Would
Wouldn't
it
you have-
be? You can go.
No, okay, it would be the first one. Wait, no, second one?
Kara, what do you say?
No, first one, I'm pretty sure.
I
no.
think it'd be the first one.
Does anybody wants to disagree?
I don't think it's solvable because it's not included in the, it's not included in the function.
Ah,
Oh, that's right. They're both open circles.
Trisha, you want to say something?
None of them, -1's not included in the scope of X, so there is no solution on the graph. Because the line doesn't
Fabulous.
continue through those points.
Yes, because none of these two equations include -1. There is no telling what's happening here. Do I have a cliff or do I have a ditch? So therefore, f of -1 is undefined.
That's the word I was looking for.
Yes, undefined. Because they're both open circle. -1 is not included. So therefore, I can't calculate what it is. I don't know what's happening where x is -1. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Any question? All right, I'm going to move to the next one. f of 0. How do I do this? This is composite. How do I work? Do I work outside in or inside out?
Inside out.
Inside out. So I'm not working with this f first. I'm working with this f first. So I'm going to put the f, this f again, because I'm not working with it yet. So I'm going to leave it there. Okay. Now, what is f of 0? Which equation should I use?
The second equation.
Second equation, right? So I'm going to put f of 0 and put it inside this equation. What's my answer? If x is 0, 0 squared is 0, 0 plus 4 is
4.
4. Then now I'm going to work with f of 4.
Oh.
Ah,
And then you
So-
use second. Okay.
okay.
Third,
So
I
then
mean,
f,
then you use the third equation, right?
yes, because x is greater than 4, right? So then this is going to be 4 plus 5 square root, and that will be square root of 9, and that is 3. Did everybody get that?
Oh, yeah.
Ah, yes. So you can actually read it from the graph if you want, but be careful when they're both open circles, okay? Or if this is given to you in a piecewise and you're not asked to draw the graph, then you have to know which equation to use. All right. If for some fruit shot that I give you a composite and you end up with f of 3, what would you do? If this is not f of 4, but if it's f of 3, what would you do?
Second equation again?
The
Second equation, yes, because second equation has an inclusive of 3. The third one does not have inclusive of 3, therefore you do not use the third one, you're going to use the second one. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, okay, okay. All right, so is it all coming back to you now?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, it is.
okay, you can sing it. Okay, all right, 4 minutes over. So I don't want to be locked in, but I really, 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 really want to take care of this one. Okay, now, any question? Trisha, are you good? Trisha?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, Alexa? Alexa,
Yeah.
are you good?
Yeah.
Ethan?
Yes, I'm all good.
Okay. Kaylee?
Yeah, I'm good.
Zach?
Yeah.
Deshaun?
Yes, ma'am. I'm good right now.
Good. Carolyn?
Yes, I'm good.
Both Daniels?
Yep, got it.
Okay, Kiara?
Yep.
Okay, all right, moving on, moving on. Last part. Final touchdown. It is football season. Okay, you are given g of t equals to 5t plus 2. And you're going to be using the f of x here. This is a related question. So now you have two equations, right? Well, two sets of equations. One set is from f of x, the other set is g of t. What is f of g of -2? What are you going to do?
So you're gonna put g, you're gonna solve g of -2,
Using what?
the formula next to g of t.
Fabulous,
5t
yes.
plus 2.
So f, I'm not doing anything, so I'm going to write f. G of -2, I'm going to insert this -2 into this equation to find what is the output. So g of -2, 5 times -2 is -10. -10 plus 2 is
-8.
-8. So then now for f of -8, which one should I insert into? Which equation?
It would be the first one.
The first one. So it's going to be 2 times -8 minus 1. That is -16 minus 1. That's -17. You get it?
Yep.
Okay. Yes, everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, final one. G of f of -2. So I'm going to look on the piecewise, which equation do I use? I'm not working on G. I'm going to write G here. Which equation should I use?
The first one.
The first one. So -2, that will be -4, -4, -1, that will be -5, yes? And
Yep.
then what should I do with G of -5? Where do I put it?
Inside of g of x. Or
Yes,
G of
T, right?
Yeah.
So that will be 5, -5 plus 2, that is -25 plus 2 equals to -23. Whew! Okay, done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did all of you get what's going on here? I know I went super fast. I'm very sorry because I don't want to be locked in.
Yes, I got it.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
Anybody? Okay, fabulous. Anybody have any question?
How do you do so many different classes at one time?
What? I'm only doing one class at a time. At
Well,
different time.
yeah, but you do like, I don't know, 3 or 4 of them a day. You tutor 3 or 4 of them a day, right? You do these
Yeah.
SL lessons for several different classes. How do you do it?
I go home and I'm a zombie. That's how I do it.
Okay.
That's why I have my Thursday not doing anything, because Thursday is the only time I get to study and do my homework and prepare for my quiz on Friday.
Wait, you're not
Thursday.
getting paid?
Huh?
Are you getting paid?
Yeah.
This is all volunteer work?
Well, the time that I gave extra are all my own time.
Wow, thank you. That's
You're
a
most
lot.
welcome.
Yeah.
As long as you come and it's worth it and you learn and it's worth it. Okay, that one aside, do you all get this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess what I do during my other time when I'm not a zombie and I'm not teaching and I'm not doing my homework. Can I stop sharing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So take a wild guess, what do I
Uh,
do when I'm not a zombie at home? When I'm not tutoring, when I'm not doing a homework and study for my exam and not taking an exam, what do you think I do?
You're
Please,
a parent.
Sleep.
Huh?
Sleep.
No, I
You're a
think of
parent.
stories to tell you guys when I'm teaching you the next concept. I plan your lesson and then I think about the stories to tell you. Never a dull moment. Okay, so tomorrow morning we start at, what time are we starting tomorrow?
It says 18.
Okay, 8:10. I got permission to come to building 700 to do it. I can actually start exactly at 8. Can you all come at 8? Can you all come at 8 o'clock? We're gonna have a 3-hour session. I'm gonna mix it up. I've prepared a lot of questions for you guys. I'm just gonna give you all the questions random. There's no team. There is no sequence, nothing. It's just whatever comes.
I might be a
How's that?
little,
Huh?
I might be a little late. I'll try to be there at 8.
That's fine, as long as you come.
Yeah.
Okay, so I shall see you all tomorrow at 8.
Yep.
Yes.
Thank you.
Can I get the
Thank
sign-in
you.
link?
Say that
Thank
again,
you.
Ethan.